What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. We are here on Christmas Eve, about to embark on one of the more personal games in this collection, as we tackle The Lion King on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Unlike with the Jungle Book yesterday, where I just took on the first couple of levels, and I do promise to play that game at a later point. Maybe in a stream, maybe as a side project, I don't know. For even day, I figure I'll give you guys a bit of a treat. We are going to play through The Lion King on the hardest of difficulties. Playing it to the best of my ability, trying to unlock every single facet of the game that I can. Get as much health as I can, and ultimately help this poor little cub one day become king. Especially after his Uncle Scar sabotages everything he holds dear. Yeah, we don't like Scar here. We are Team Simba all the way here. Scar's a butthead. Scar is a big old butthead. But it does do my heart good to be able to play this game again. I know I've played it quite a few times on the channel already, but you know what? We did Lion King for Christmas one year. We're going to do it for Christmas Eve today. And I just hope you guys are in this for the ride alongside me. So otherwise, it just wouldn't be as fun, if you know what I mean. Now, on difficult mode, I know I've explained it before, you have no continues to start with and no lives. So basically, if you die, you lose. One of the most brutal, yet honestly challenging difficulties in any platforming game. And on top of that, well... Oh, Simba. Simba. You're not going to be king if you're not making those simple jumps there, buddy. And on top of that, you have to be able to build everything up as you go. And if you have to require the use of a continue, well, you'll end up with 0 lives. So you'll basically just be stuck where you are. That's why I actually don't mind the difficulty setting here. I think it's fair. Unlike in other games where it would just be considered brutally unfair, this one's challenging. If you learn to play the game well enough, you can actually beat the game on any difficulty without really much of a hassle. Honestly, the only 2 levels I find in this portion of the game that are even remotely challenging are the 3rd level and the 8th level. And that's only because of just the abundance of hyenas in the 3rd level. And then the 8th level is just a Battletoads level, for goodness sake, in terms of its difficulty. There are a few things I've discovered about the game as I've lived. One of them is that Pumbaa can burp during this game, which will allow you to destroy all bugs on the map that you have not previously caught. Because sometimes the game's a dick and decides to drop 2 at the same time at the same speed in ways you could not possibly catch without basically being psychic or being a master of the rewind setting. And we don't want to spam the rewind setting. We just want to be able to use it in case we make stupid mistakes. Case in point. Case in point. Case in point. When I make stupid mistakes like missing the jump onto a giraffe's head. That's not fun, guys. It's not fun to miss the jumps on the giraffe's head, just like it's not fun to die in the ostrich section. Which I'm safe to say I have not died at in ages. Mostly because I'm so accustomed to this portion of the game now, it's not even funny. But this used to be where the game broke. Really? Wow. Wrong button, Endman. I was so confident in my skills that I hit the wrong button. This used to be where the game broke me. And then I learned how the game works. And that's how you beat games, when you figure out how they work. I did contemplate playing the Game Boy version of this one for a little bit of an extra spice, but not only does that game look ugly and sound ugly, it's just an ugly freaking game. The Lion King games are really weird in those regards. They're either really good or really bad, depending on both how they look, how they play, Because on the one hand, you'll get games like this, which hold up really well, even though they have a brutal learning curve. Or they end up like the GBA version of this, where they play like ass. Another example is Simba's Mighty Adventure, which we have not spoken of recently because it hasn't been brought up. But it has two versions. It has the original version, which is on the PlayStation 1, which I own, which is one of the worst games I've ever played. And the fact that Disney approved of the game, the way it played, was actually insulting. Is actually insulting. Especially compared to those other 90s Disney games on the PS1, which were so freaking good. The Hercules, the Tarzan, Quack Attack, Toy Story, Aladdin. They're all really end up being so good, and then that turd comes out. I don't know. But then you also have the Game Boy Color version of that game, which is much better. And it's its own unique... It's basically like a semi-port, or like maybe like a ROM hack version of this particular game, except they actually let you use the paw swipe as young Simba, which is kind of important. So it's as if the game finally realized a lion cub can use its paws and claws for swiping, even as a young lad. But they don't like to think that. They just like to think that, oh, you know, you're a lion cub. You can't swipe and have it hurt. Even though the original movie clearly said otherwise when Simba pimp smacked Shenzi for going after Nala. Okay. What the hell is going on? I feel like there's a lot more bugs this time around. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. This is the one that of all the ones, this is the one I like the least. This particular layout for the bugs. Ah, whatever. It's not like it matters. I just need a couple of lives. Oh my lord. That was the last time I died to the hyenas this early. Well, not today, Zerg. Not today. Thank goodness for that HP buff in the first level, otherwise I would have been screwed there. And Leap of Faith. Leap of Faith to take out the hyenas and the vultures. There we go. So are the hyenas and the vultures just in league? Or are the vultures just... Or are vultures treated the same way hyenas are in Mufasa's kingdom? I don't know. One of the many questions that I'll have to ask a Lion King lore expert on. Then again, Lion King lore is so freaking screwed anyway. It's the same as like Star Wars with like all everyone's who's like, what's canon? This is canon. No, this isn't canon. I've never heard of that. Like there's a bunch of like kid stories where it's like, oh, is this canon? Oh, is this not canon? Is Lion Guard canon? Then where was he there? Where was the young cub who leads the guard when Lion King 2 was going on? And it's whatever. Whatever. Lion Guard is awful anyway. It's not the fact that it's an educational show geared towards kids. That's not the issue. The issue that I find with it is that they purposefully feel like they went out of their way to create or to cast people to play these roles that sound nothing like the original voices. I would argue the closest is Rafiki. And that's just because you are never going to be able to replace what's his name on your best day, no matter how hard you looked. Ow. Damn buzzard. You are not going to be able to replace Rafiki's Simba. You got to be able to make jumps. Got to be able to make jumps. Lions have to jump too. I don't know if they jump as well as, say, leopards, but I know they have to jump at some point. They have to be able to make it up cliffs. Otherwise, how the hell did Mufasa make it up a cliff? Only to get thrown to his death by his mean old brother. I have to assume at some point. Oh, okay, I'm trying to get the hyenas to mimic each other, and it didn't work. Okay, and let's see. Beautiful. And, oh my god, I'm one hit away from dying. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh. How did I die there? That's the part that confused me. Oh, really? Try to get the hyena to jump. Try to get the hyena to jump. Boom. Shakalaka. Okay. Come on, Ed, it's your turn. None of these hyenas even look like Ed. Aren't you supposed to be like, have someone who's just like laughing? These are not laughing hyenas. These are grumpy hyenas. Maybe they're grumpy because they know Mufasa's about to show up and murk their asses. Or at least he's supposed to in the movie. And this one, Simba just leaves the elephant graveyard and Scar's just like, ugh. Lucky little bastard lived. Oh, okay. Lucky little bastard lived. I don't know who he thinks he is. He's not supposed to live. And that's why he has the stampede. The stampede section. You know the drill. Now, Pumbaa can only use that burp once, so if you were hoping to maybe be able to use it multiple times, it don't work like that. Sorry, but that's the way the game works. Nope. 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 If I have to relive the trauma, I will survive without getting trampled by a single wildebeest. That's my dad's job. Besides, I think the wildebeest stampede in the Game Boy one is so bad. Not as bad as Simba's Mighty Adventures version of it, but it's still pretty damn bad in that one. Basically, just move up and down the entire time. I know it's basically the same as you move left and right, but there's no jumping in that one. You just have to avoid wildebeest as they come. It's... I wish they would just, like, remake these kinds of games. Remake a game like this. Hell, I was in favor when they announced that they were going to do these remakes of these Disney movies. Just do them in, like, the same style of animation that they do their modern movies. Just put them all out like that. Granted, it would piss off a lot of animation purists, but you know what? It'd be a reason to see the movies instead of just saying, oh, hey, look, Beyonce is Nala. Yay. Don't you want to celebrate Awkwafina as Scuttle? Why don't you want to celebrate Awkwafina as Scuttle? It's such a breakthrough performance for Awkwafina to be Scuttle. Yeah, don't even get me started on those remakes. I'm going to do my best not to talk about them, because this is a special time of year. We shouldn't want to be talking about stuff that makes us feel down. Stuff that makes us feel positive. You want to know what makes me feel positive? The fact that there's, like, only like 330 days, I don't know, till I get to go to Florida. At this point, at least, when this is going up. When this is being recorded, I'm still just under a year away. Oh, let's do tuck and roll. Leap of faith. Skedaddle. I don't need that one up that badly. Because I seem to be doing fine at not screwing up. At least not against those hyenas. But that shows you just how good I am at this game.
If you ever come back, we'll kill ya!
Don't worry, Bonsai. I'll be back in a bit. Let's see if we can find any bonuses here. I'm actually curious if we can find any bonuses. I found them a few times, but... Oh, that's a poison bug. Let that one die. Why would you drop a poisonous bug on top of that? That's so messed up. Oh well. Sorry, Pumbaa. I'm trying to keep you with a full belly. But the game just will not let me. Now, there is a special health bonus in this particular level that I usually neglect, because by this point it's not too important to have that health bonus. But for the sake of argument, I will show you guys where it is anyway. There's the infamous frog that spits at the monarchy that I had made a little stupid gag video about. In case you're curious, it was that frog that I stepped on. Excuse me, Mr. Frog. None of the frogs have any respect for the king of the Pride Lands here. And again, Scar's technically the king of the Pride Lands at this point. Beautiful. Now, I have to remember the location of it. I know which fall I have to get off at, but it's the timing to get down there is a little tricky. Let's get some health back. And let's see. It's not like the health is that vital. I just want to show it off that I found out where it was. Thanks to Protonicus Jonicus, who played the game randomly. When Proton John goes through these random spurts... Okay, fine, frog. You have it your way, you damn frog. Wait, was that it? Yep, that was it. There we go. Proton John has these random moments where he'll just be like hell-bent on making YouTube content, and then he just abandons the channel again. And it's not like the TRG content counts towards that. It's just, oh Jesus, lag. Lag much. Lag. 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 Oh my god. How did I miss that jump? Lag. Jump. 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 Yeah, Proton John will go through these really long tangents where he'll just like do nothing but play the do streaming, and then he'll just jump onto YouTube to make a ton of content, and then bam, he's off YouTube again for like years. It's almost like he forgets his YouTube channel exists. But then he'll come out with classics like he did the full playthrough of the Lion King game. And then he did another episode of Superman 64. Like 20 years after he started the first LP. Nothing against him. I know he's doing his streamings and stuff, and the streams are incredibly popular. Some people find out in the future that they just are streaming peeps. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look at my boy Mild. He found that out. He keeps telling me every time he wants to do LPs, but he's like, you have to do all the editing and stuff for that. And I'm like, yeah, it happens. I prefer to do the editing stuff like that. He doesn't. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just find it weird that there'd be people who would still make the content and then just be like, nah, I'm good. Don't you pimp smack me, you ape. You damn dirty ape. What do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Really? Let's jump on that butt. Jump on that monkey butt. Jump on that monkey butt. There we go. Wanna know the weird thing about the Game Boy version of this game too? The monkeys are recurring villains. These guys. Not the monkeys that you see in the next level. I mean, like, these apes are recurring villains in even adult Simba's gameplay. I don't understand it, guys. Why would you bring the monkeys back? Nobody wanted the monkeys back. Especially since he's just throwing coconuts. And in that game, it looks like shit that he's throwing at you. That's what'd you expect was gonna happen when you keep slamming the ground with your hands. You're gonna cause earthquakes, you mook. Alright, Bug Hunt 2, which means Bug Hunt 3 should be the next one we do. Which means we're guaranteed to get another health boost. Even though there are another 2 health boosts coming up at some point in levels. I know there's one in Be Prepared that I've known about, but it's tricky to get. Actually, no. It was the one in Simba's Return that I've known about, but it's tricky to get. The one in Be Prepared I did not know about until Proton John showed it. Which is interesting. If you get down to brass tacks. Oh, it's almost time for me to go on break. Which is good. I need lunch. I'm a hungry boy. And since I'm finally off my diet, I can eat things again. And the thing I intend to eat is Taco Bell. Unless something else pops in my head on my way while I'm driving. I still got a few other things I gotta do today. I might actually go to the market actually and grab food instead. I'll have to see how I feel. We'll have to see what I'm in the mood for. Oh, I need my roar meter to charge up a bit before I can kill the monkeys. Roar. There we go. A roar. A grrr. If I only had the knife. Nope, not yet. Oh, that was a bad jump, Simba. Bad jump, Simba. This should work. There we go. One dead monkey. We need more. We need more of them. Screw them monkeys. I don't need that continue right now. It's not supremely important. Not as much as a dead monkey is. Haha. Actually, I think I have like a bunch of continues now that I think about it. I don't want to. I wish the game would tell you how many continues you had. But it's an old game, so they don't want you to know how many continues you had, so you could be a little bit less liberal with your live use. How do Timon and Pumbaa live in this jungle? That's what I want to know. With all these freaking leopards and giant apes running around. It's so weird. That they're like, oh, we can live in this jungle. Don't worry, there's just a bunch of killer leopards. Simba can protect us. It's not like Simba has any feelings. Oh, Jesus. Really? Why does Simba, why do you make some very poor jumps? Just saying. Just saying, bud. Just super saiyan. We need to get that roar meter buffed back up. I do find it weird that they don't change the health back, but they change the roar gauge back. It's what it was supposed to be. Very weird. I have actually beaten the game with no health buffs. In case you're wondering. I'm just showing off where the ones that I know of are. You don't really, you need at least, I would say you only need the 4 hits. Just don't be stupid and try to grapple with Scar at the end and you'll be fine. You won't just waste all the lives you've gotten. Just don't grapple with Scar until he's tired. That's when you fling him over the cliff. After that, then, I don't know what you do after that. That's entirely your business.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
Alright, if you say so, Dad. It's not Bug Hunt 3 yet? This game just does not want me to be happy, does it? I just want Bug Hunt 3. What do you got against Bug Hunt 3? Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to show off where that secret health thing is. Wow, that is a really big really big friggin', what's it call it? Hitbox. Good lord. Get rid of the leopards. Oh, not the leopards. Get rid of the bats. Get rid of the bats. Get rid of the bats. We don't have to worry about the leopards. Don't worry about leopards. Leopards are irrelevant. It's the bats and the hyenas that we have to worry about. And hyenas we really don't have to worry too much about. They just happen to be the ones you want to beat up because they're the ones that have destroyed the Pride Lands. Where's all this molten lava from the ceiling coming from? The ones from the geysers I get. But where are the ones from the frickin' ceiling coming from? Like, where do you think you're going, Chief? I know where I'm going. Get another roar buff. Haha. Aha, 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 aha. Excuse me, Mr. Bat. Excuse me, Mr. Bat. Don't be rude. It's not nice to be rude. Yet you bats don't seem to care. Bats are such a common enemy in games, good lord. So many games just make bats an enemy. Well, since what, like freaking Castlevania, I guess? I'm sure a Game & Watch game or two had them too. No, I'm not going for the save point here because I want to... Really? I want to get the special. I want to see if I can get that one so I can get another health buff. I'm not overly concerned with the bats potentially killing me because I can take them out in one claw swipe. Oh, really? There we go. That's bad. Really? Simba, you are a lion. That does not mean you're a hippo. You can jump. Alright, and hit you. And hit you. Perfect. And now run from the boulder. Knock the leopard into the lava. Why are all these leopards in lava anyway? The hyenas I get because this is supposed to be the elephant graveyard. Then again, what is Simba doing here? He was not in the be prepared section of the movie. He's just being a silly bobilly, ain't he? Shame on you, leopards. Shame on you. 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 A pox on your household. A pox on your household. Alright, get me that. Checkpoint. And we have to now survive the final boss. Can we survive the final boss? Lava itself? That should be the third geyser. This should be the fourth geyser. Nope. Okay. Second. Third. What is this game's daddy issue? Good lord. Okay, fine. You're doing it out of order, game, but okay. Okay. Can you just close that damn one up, please? Thank you. Good lord. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can I get 3? Of course not. Now I actually have to get the last health gimmick here. That sucks. Sorry, Timon. Okay, so ordinarily you would jump into one of the... You would go into the furthest cave over here. But that is not the case with what we're going to do here. Instead, we're going to navigate these caves so we can get the last of the health buffs. And I don't even think I got the right cave here, so this should be fun. I think I got the wrong... Oh, excuse me! Stupid hyena. Hey, hey, hey. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stoppy. I think this is the right one, actually? No, it's not. Which is delightful, because that means we have to kill the hyenas yet again! And I don't mean one, I mean all them hyenas again. Alright, so we gotta go in this one. Yep, here's the one. And boom. Look at that health gauge. That health gauge is supremely high now. Oh, okay. We took care of the hyenas, and that's what matters. And now we can go the normal quick route. We can do the normal speed run route. And again, if I was doing a speed run of this right now, good lord, this would be the worst speed run I've ever done. And that includes that abysmal Kingdom Hearts 1 run that I did for Miles' birthday. Oh, hold on. Now, down. Grapple hyena. Hey, 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 stop it. Bad hyenas. Bad hyenas. Go home. I don't know what you were hoping to accomplish there, Ed. I truly don't know what they hope to accomplish there. Where'd Pride Rock go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to say, like, isn't Pride Rock supposed to be somewhere in the background? And it is. Hey! Hey! What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Bad hyena. You don't do that to friends. I mean, we're not friends, but... You get the idea. You don't do that to lions. Lions are the kings of the savannah. I know you're friends with one, but that doesn't mean shit to me. Scar's no lion of mine. He killed my dad. My name is Simba of the Pride Lands. You killed my father. Prepare to die. The fact that someone has not done that yet, made like a thing of just Simba doing Inigo Montoya's lines, I think is a sad use of internet time. You know what? Frig it. I think I'll do that. One day I will make that video. Just of Simba confronting Scar with friggin' what's his name's voice going, "You killed my father. Prepare to die." Even if the lip syncing does not work, I don't care. That's just what I want to do. And I think now that I have not top of the line editing software, I have livably good editing software. I can do it. Hey, Scar. No jumping. You can't jump. I can jump. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You bitch. Hey, you better run, coward. I'll chase you all the way up to Pride Rock, you bastard. Alright. Now, there is a correct pattern to do the lightning here, but for the life of me, I just don't care. Like, the lightning had to get up to the top of Pride Rock. You can do it. I just choose to just let Simba tank a hit here. It's not the end of the world if he does. See? Look at this. Look at this. You just saved yourself like an additional 10 to 15 seconds. Now, if you're doing a don't get hit run, now that's a different story. I'd definitely be screwed there. Let's hit. Boom, 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 boom. Who do you think you are? Bad Scar. Bad Scar. Bad Scar. Now die. And let me be king. Roar. A girl. Put 'em up. Put 'em up. I just see Simba just stand up on his hind legs and just do like fists. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I just killed Scar. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Wasn't there like a Lion King 1.5 toy or something like that that had Simba and Scar able to grapple with each other? I remember I had 2 of the 3 sets that came with that. It was Simba. It was the pouncing lesson with Mufasa, Simba, and Zazu, and then it was Simba and Scar. I never got the bowling for buzzards or the Timon and Pumbaa knocking over hyenas one. I don't remember which one it was. I'll have to look it up. Future me may be helping. Future me may be on vacation by now. I don't know. All that matters is Simba is now king, even though that's Mufasa's sprite.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Boom. And there you go. There's Lion King for like the umpteenth time on my channel. The legendary programmer, Barry Green. Yay. Okay, I hope you guys have had a good Christmas Eve so far. So for tomorrow, I'm feeling something special. We're going to do Aladdin. But not the Sega Genesis Aladdin. And not the Game Boy Aladdin. What Aladdin is left then? I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow. Until we meet again. I ate like a pig. Pumbaa, you are a pig. Oh. Right.